Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good to see you here. I have a little bit different setup for you tonight, so hopefully I can look more at you tonight while I'm doing my TikTok live. This is in mirror, I see. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to go on TikTok sooner so I don't have to edit so much out. Not that you care. So let me get on my TikTok and we will start tonight. Yep, and see, that's just the way it's going to go. I'll go with this hand. Okay, and we're going to talk about earning online, $900 days. We're going to talk about women, why this is a great business opportunity for women over 50. And then we're going to talk about why I got started in this. Okay, so. And one. And we are live in TikTok. We are live on YouTube. I'm so happy to be here with you tonight. Hey, we had a free webinar tonight. Were you on it? Were you one of the lucky ones that got on it? So we maxed out the room at 1,000, and then the YouTube didn't work for some reason. So I wasn't able to get on myself until I happened to see someone that was recording it on TikTok. I'm trying to manage a cat here. And so were you on the webinar that we had tonight? It was talking about how to do digital marketing by using 4 apps on your phone. So if you're interested in that, go to wealthbuildermastery.com. I'm going to be sending out the replay tomorrow. And so if you go to wealthbuildermastery.com, you will get that. We had an amazing, well, what I saw of it, an amazing webinar. We always have an amazing webinar. So if you want to get the replay of that, then just put your email in wealthbuildermastery.com. You'll also get more information about what I'm talking about tonight. I have a cat that's trying to move, and I don't want him to go that direction. So I'm trying to keep him at bay here. Just sit down. Just sit down, G. Just sit down. Sit down over here. Sit down. Okay. Gosh, there we go. He's a big cat. He's like 20 pounds or more. I don't know. So thanks for coming on tonight. I don't usually come on at night. If you like hearing from me at night, let me know. It is not the most convenient time for me, energetically wise. But you know what? When you start a business of your own, you have to be willing to do whatever it takes. And sometimes whatever it takes is coming on live when you don't necessarily want to, but you have a commitment to come on live every single day. And so I was sitting on my couch going, I don't want to, la, 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 la. Have you ever had that experience where you committed and then you don't want to and you don't feel like it? But then, the thought goes through my head that maybe somebody needs to hear me tonight. Maybe it's going to make a difference for somebody's life tonight. And so that's what pushes me forward in doing things that I don't necessarily want to do myself in the comfort of my own home, because I am here to serve, and I'm here to serve those that have a need. And I was in such a bad state last year. You wouldn't think that because I'm a doctor that I would be in a bad financial state, but things happen. And so just a little bit about me. I'm Dr. Shelley, and I am a multi-degreed person. I have an undergraduate degree. I have a doctorate degree in chiropractic. I practiced chiropractic for over 20 years. And then I decided I didn't want to do that practice anymore. So I became a coach. I studied with one of the most famous coaches in the world, Bob Proctor, who was one of the top mindset coaches in the world while he was alive. He passed a couple of years ago. I still use everything I learned from him every single day. Who here has studied with Bob Proctor? Do you know Bob Proctor? Put Bob in the chat. Let me know if you know who he is. So still learning from him every single day. Okay, there it goes. You're probably going to see my cat. You see him? No, he's not going to go that direction. Okay. He went that direction. I don't think we saw him. So anyway, he's gone. The cat drives me crazy sometimes. So then I studied with Bob Proctor. Thanks for the follow, Javier. So I started my own coaching business. I coached Bob's materials for a while, and I still use his materials in my materials, but I also coach women on confidence, self-image, and style. And I've been doing that for several years. And so with the coaching business, they can go kind of on a roller coaster financially. So I soon discovered that I was going to need something else to fill in the gaps when the roller coaster was on its down on its down point, because I still have the expenses of a coaching business. I have all these expenses that I have to cover whether my clients are paying me or not. So I was starting to look for something else. And I was feeling the stress and the struggle when people weren't paying me last year. So I got to the point where, it was hard to buy food for myself. It was hard to buy food for the cats. It was nauseous making, so I looked for something else. And everything I was looking for was a different way to trade my time for money. And I know that by studying with Bob, did anybody know Bob Proctor here? Put Bob in the chat if you know Bob Proctor, if you've studied with him before. So I was looking for ways to trade my time for money, and I knew that that wasn't necessarily the best way to earn money, but that's all I could think of because that's how I'm programmed. So I was thinking of ways I could work for other coaches. I could do marketing for them. I could, oh, yay, Bob, good for you, Merced. You can't see it right now, but there's a picture of him on YouTube. The YouTubers can see it behind me there. Actually, I'd probably show it to you. There's a picture of him up there, right under wealthbuildermastery.com. That's me and him up there. And that's me at his desk on my bookshelf. So I still hold him very dear to my heart. So what was I talking about? Sorry, YouTubers, I kind of got my hands in the way. So I was coaching. We were in a downslide of the MONEY coming in. I was looking for something else. All I could think was trading time for money. Bob would talk about 3 ways to bring in money. One is trading time for money, which is what we're trained in our culture, that we get a good degree. We go to school, we get a good degree, we get a good job, and then we'll make lots of money. And that is simply not true. I have 2 degrees, I have multiple certificates, and it doesn't necessarily translate into earning a lot of MONEY. We still have conditions and programs in our head about, and blocks around earning money, limiting beliefs around earning money, a lot of us. So I realized that I needed some other system. And Bob would say there was the second way to earn money is investing that money that you earn in your 9 to 5, or then investing maybe in real estate, that kind of thing. The third way to earn money is through multiple streams of income. And every time I heard that, I would think, well, yeah, I've been in MLM before. I've had some affiliate marketing that I've done before, but I've never really earned that much, so maybe they would add up. But then passive income, I thought you had to have a lot of money to do passive income somehow. Thanks for the follow, Adrian. Your name seems familiar to me. Do you know Bob Proctor? The commonality. Thanks so much for the hearts. Thanks for liking me. Thanks for following me. If you want me to come on more in the evenings, put Eve, EVE in the chat, or PM in the chat. Okay, you should look him up. He's really a great guy. I mean, he's passed away a couple of years ago, but he's a great mentor. So put PM in the chat if you would like me to come on in the evenings, because normally I like to come on in the morning, but I'm out of my comfort zone tonight. Didn't really want to come on, but I thought maybe I can help somebody tonight. So that's why I'm here, to be of service of you. Thanks for chatting with me. We are here. We are here because I'm here to answer your questions about what I've been doing in the last 6 months to earn extra money online that I had no clue about 6 months ago. So that push came to shove. I was looking for something else. I was looking for potential passive income, although I didn't know how to kind of get into it. And I saw a fellow coach friend of mine that was doing something. And I followed her for like 5 months, I swear. I wish I wouldn't have followed her. And so don't follow me for so long, you guys. I followed her for 5 months and watched her just talk about her income increasing before I had the courage, to ask her what she was doing. And then when I finally did, she said she was doing digital marketing. And I had taken a lot of marketing classes for my coaching business, and I spent thousands and thousands of dollars trying to learn how to market my coaching business online. And she said it was digital marketing. So I was like, that seems a little different. I don't really know what it was. And because I'm highly educated, if I don't understand something, I tend to be really skeptical. Does that ever happen to you? Are you a skeptic? Do you think it sounds too good to be true? I don't really understand it. How do they actually make money on with digital marketing? So digital marketing is like online learning system, e-learning. So you get programs and you learn online. And so digital marketing became very popular during COVID. It's like the business that I don't know what it was before COVID, but I feel like it came and grew out of COVID because in 2019, it was a $950 million a year business, digital marketing, products being sold online to study online. It's like in college, you take a lot of classes online right now. Nurses take classes online. I take my yearly chiropractic education classes. Thanks for the hearts, guys, online. And so this is just more e-learning. So fast forward 2023, digital marketing went to $1 billion a day. That's crazy money. And I thought to myself, well, wouldn't that be nice to have a piece of that action? So this year it's higher. It's probably 1.4 billion a day, something like that. It's projected to get to 3 billion in a couple years, and then a trillion dollars, maybe by 2030. But it's growing because of COVID. People had that experience of wanting to be free, wanting to be at home, wanting to work for themselves, wanting to just do an online business, and wanting to have that free lifestyle. We kind of all got excited by being at home and watching all our movies and cleaning our houses and doing all this stuff. But then we finally realized, and we got a little scared, that we were going to have to go back to something to earn some money at some point, so that's how digital marketing kind of grew and got really popular. So the digital marketing that my friend was doing is about helping people learn how to do digital marketing and social media marketing for either themselves, a product that they already have, a product that they want to have, or not necessarily a product, a program, something that they want to sell online, or they want to just use it to earn that extra income. They just want to help people study digital marketing, get the best tools and the best skills, and be able to do that successfully online, become masterful at digital marketing. So all those courses I paid so much money for, I didn't learn nearly as much as what I'm learning in this program that I have through the digital marketing program. So I'm trying to hold still the camera so that my YouTubers are not shaking. So anyway, so I didn't really have the funds to start last November. And so my friend said she had installment plans. And so I got in an installment plan. Luckily, I qualified for that. And I was able to get started. And then I got started, and within a couple weeks, I was able to double my investment. So I've done enough personal development that I know that, I have a tendency in the past to be more procrastinating on things. And what I learned from Bob Proctor was that, so I work so I can sell it like every other, hi, Calvin. Yeah, we have digital marketing programs, and you can just resell the same digital marketing program to other people that want to become masterful at selling online. So I have three kinds of people that are my customers. I have a customer that already has a product, that already has it, and that just wants to become masterful at marketing that product online. And then I have the type of customer that wants to have a product, wants to have a program, wants to develop, maybe even a recurring income, because we have another level now that's called Legacy Builder Program. And that actually helps you develop a recurring income, develop your own products and programs to be able to use what we teach you to be successful with having your own product eventually, if you want to. And then the third type of person that I have that joins me is somebody that just wants to earn extra income. So for me at the beginning, Calvin, so I just wanted to earn extra income. I didn't want to do digital marketing. I didn't care about digital marketing. I just wanted to earn extra income. So that's why I started. But then I realized that I love helping people earn extra income. And that a lot of it is about mindset. A lot of a lot of it is about the mindset that I learned from Bob Proctor in the personal development, that until you get your thinking right and your self-belief right and your confidence up, it's going to be hard for you to sell a program or a product online. So my work with mindset training and coaching people has really kind of fit very much into this. But also when I would talk to people about coaching them, bottom line, they would say, I really love you and I really love your services and I would love to do it with you, but I can't afford it. And it was so hard to hear that when they really wanted to do it, but they did not have the income. They didn't have the money to do what they wanted to do with their life. They didn't have the money to live their life the way they wanted to take the classes they wanted to do. It was so hard to hear that all the time. And so I was really, really happy to be able to offer this as another way to help my clients that want to coach with me to earn that extra income. And if they want to come back and coach with me, that's fine. If they just want to keep earning that extra income and maybe they won't coach with me ever, I don't care, but it's very gratifying to help people earn extra money. And never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would be helping people with that, because I struggled with money. I had conditioning around money. My father and I would get in huge fights around money. And so it was to be able to help people in this area is like a shock for me. But you know what I realized is that because I struggled with it, because I had so many battles with it myself, I realized I really know what it is. I know what it feels like to be in that stuck place, to be always struggling with it, to always be, even though I had good jobs and I was making good money at different points, but I was always month to month. I was always in that lack and limitation. And a lot of that is just our conditioning, whether we are actually in lack or not. Like my parents, for example, they had not a lot of money, but they were doing well, but they had a mindset of not, having to scrimp and scrape and not, buy luxury. And my dad would always say, oh, those rich people and stuff like that. So, when you grow up in an environment like that, that tends to come into your thought process, whether you want it to or not, so that's some of the things that we have to move beyond in order to go past what we've ever earned before. Have you guys ever felt this? Thanks so much for the hearts who's doing that. I appreciate it tonight. That helps people know we're here. So I don't know if you've had this experience before, but when I was in chiropractic, I remember like there was a month in which I earned more than I'd ever made before. And it was almost like, I was almost like uncomfortable with that. I was like, oh, that feels a little, I don't know, like, and I almost like sabotaged myself because I didn't feel, I was probably feeling unworthy of it or something. And so I sabotaged myself. And then the next month it went back down to the comfortable place. Have you ever done that? Put yes me in the chat before. Have you ever earned more than what you're comfortable with, and then you sabotaged yourself the next month because it wasn't comfortable, because you hadn't changed your mindset about what you're capable of and what you deserve and that kind of thing? So there's so much stuff around money and earning money. But tonight we're talking about, if you want to earn extra money, I wanted to just tell you what I've been doing for the last 6 months that has helped me a lot. So I started, cat's back. I started and I doubled my investment. I jumped in because I just wanted to earn extra income. I didn't really care what it was at the time, but then I started really liking it and learning a lot. And I realized that it fit my personality pretty well too, because I have learned to be confident on camera, and I love teaching my my team how to be confident on camera as well. You don't have to do this business going live or doing videos. You can do what's called faceless marketing, and we teach you how to do that. But frankly, the faceless marketing, you probably will be more of a long-term plan as far as the income that you earn and how high it gets. Because frankly, people just want to know, like, and trust the person that they're getting into business with, So the faceless marketing is a possibility though. And what tends to happen, what I see happens in our community, is that people start to earn income and then they get excited and then they want to talk about it and then they get more comfortable. Just trying to curtail my cat. So anybody have any questions right now? I know I haven't really shared much, but if you have a question, you can put it in the chat. I'm just going to share something with you on my board that I have. That was awkward. So this is wealthbuildermastery.com. You can go there to get more information. You can go there, and I'm going to send out a replay to the webinar we just had today. A lot of people couldn't get on the webinar today because I guess they had technical issues with YouTube, and so they maxed out the Zoom room, so 1,000 people on the Zoom. So we'll be sending out a replay tomorrow. If you want to get that, go to wealthbuildermastery.com. Put in your email. Make sure to check your junk or spam. If the email goes in there, then pull it right out and put it in your regular email. You'll get a video from my mentor. You will get then the email from me that takes you to my website. You can see all of this laid out for you there. You'll get another chance to watch another video from my mentor, and then I'll be sending out the replay of the Zoom sometime tomorrow. So you can get that, and you can watch that webinar that we had today. They tend to go long, so you can watch it in parts. They go like an hour and a half or 2 hours sometimes, but they're really good. And she doesn't stop. Like, I was on a training program on Monday, and listen, you guys, I was on for 2 hours, and I just heard that it started like at 5 p.m. my time. I heard they went to 10 p.m. because she just stays on and answers everybody's questions until their questions are answered. And these are free. These are free trainings. I mean, 2 hours and I am out. These people are on there for 5 hours or longer, and she was up to 1 a.m. answering people's questions. This is crazy. She went on from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. to help people in the community for free. That is crazy kind of mentoring. I've never experienced that. People giving that much. It's crazy. And I just don't have the patience to be on there. I don't know what these people do that they can be on a Zoom for 5 hours. But if you want it, it's there and available, and she does it for you. She, meaning our mentor that kind of started our business, that started, it's called the Legacy Builder Program. Wealth Builder Mastery is my branding, where you go to find out more about how this business works. And so you can put your email in there. That's pretty easy. Let me know where you're coming in from. I'm from AZ. Do we have anybody from other states here tonight? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Why don't you tap the screen if you can, see if we can get some more people in here. So what do I have here? I'm telling you about actually. So I got started in this, and then I got sick for like 3 months. So that wasn't the most ideal, but I did a lot of faceless marketing at that time. When I popped back in February of this year, then my income went up pretty quickly to earning 13K, which I'm not one of the top earners at all in our company. There's some people that are doing that in a month. It took me a few months to do 13K. But that made a huge difference in my life, and it allowed me to buy new windows for my condo, which was my first goal. And so, everybody has different results doing this. We have people that are earning 6 figures in less than 2 months. We have a lot of people doing 6 figures in 6 months or less than a year. So it depends on your goal. It depends on what you want. It depends on your commitment and your consistency. There's so many factors of what it depends. So for me, I was doing this pretty part-time, 2 hours a day or less when I started, because I had a JOB, I had my coaching business. And so 2 hours a day is kind of minimum that you fit it in between everything else that you do. And I was doing, before I went to my JOB, if that was a day I was doing that part-time JOB, at lunchtime, when I would be in my car, I would do it in different times. And what is the 2 hour workday? We recommend that's 2 hours of income producing activity. So you're going live, you're doing pieces of content online, or you're doing what we call copy and paste free ads. That's kind of one of the first things that we teach you is copy and paste free ads. And we give you all the places to put the free ads. You don't pay for them. They're free. They're websites that you can paste free ads. We tell you how to create them, exactly where to put them, what to put in them. And that does a few things. It builds your email list, and it also builds your YouTube channel, because you're going to put a link to our webinar that's on your YouTube channel in there, and that's going to build your YouTube following. And eventually, we're going to teach you how to monetize on YouTube and TikTok, so that will be more income streams. So right here, you've got 4 income streams coming into your BANK. So who else is here that has questions? Adrian, are you still here? Okay. I think Calvin left. Good for him. And if you have any other questions, Calvin, happy to answer your questions. So let me know if you have questions. This is why we're here tonight. I wasn't even going to come on tonight, but I wanted to be able to answer your questions about digital marketing and what I am doing in the last 6 months to earn over 13K and start that extra income stream that I was looking for passively, working just 2 hours a day. So if that is of interest to you, go to wealthbuildermastery.com and put in your email. You'll get a link for the webinar we just had today, where you're going to learn how to use 4 different apps on your phone in order to do this business as well. So you can just, if you have Wi-Fi and a phone, it works really good. I find that having a computer for certain things helps as well. So, but it's a very easy business to do. You're going to learn and earn at the same time. I am still learning. I don't think I'll ever stop learning this, because once you learn the basics, once you know the basic things, you're going to start perfecting the basics. You're going to get better and better and better at it. And my mentor is so good. You know, she makes it look so easy what she does, but it all has a plan, and it all is systematic, you know, as far as, you know, how to tell your story, you know, and keep people interested, how to find out what your perfect customer is. We teach you all of this. She teaches it to everybody for no charge. What you pay for here is you want to be able to resell our digital marketing programs. So the 900 program is the most popular. 900 is most popular. Why is it most popular? Because it gives you the access to resell all 4 of our programs, all 4 of these programs, the 900, 600, 300, and 100. So why do you want to resell those programs? As soon as you buy in to the 900 program, you get the master resell rights of all of these other 4 programs, which means master resell rights. You own those products essentially, so you can sell that. You get 100% profit. You sell 900, you get 900. You sell 600, you get 600. You sell 300, you get 300. You sell 100, you get 100. You sell a 600 and a 300 and a 100. What is that? 1,000. So that comes into your BANK, you guys. There is no other business like this where you can have 100% profit that I know of. So all the information starting off at the 100 is called a launch pad. It's digital marketing basics. You're going to earn some extra cash doing that. Not a whole lot. Thanks for the follow, Esha, digital marketer. $300 program is called Passive Daily Pay Blueprint. It is exactly what it sounds like. It's going to teach you how to earn passive daily pay with a blueprint that's proven. And then the daily that you're looking for is 300 a day at that. 300 a day is 109,000 a year. That's not too shabby. So when you get that program, you can also sell the 100. So then if you go and you have 30 days to expand to these or upgrade to these. And then I also have installment plans. So I always recommend getting at the 900, because then you have all 4 products and programs to sell. But if you're not able to, you can 30 days to upgrade from each level. So at the 600, it's called Digital Mastery. Digital Mastery is becoming masterful at digital marketing and selling online, selling on social media. And then you have the ability to sell the 600, the 300, and the 100. And you also, what was I going to say? You have 3 income streams basically coming into your pocket. And then all of the information is in, from the 100, 300 is in the 600. And then you get extra information in the 600 that's going to help you sell that every single day. And that is 219,000 a year. Would you like that? Imagine if that was coming into your bank every single day. And then Sorry, YouTubers, you can't see. Let me hold it up a second for the YouTubers. Sorry, guys. So then the 900 is called Legacy Builder Program. This is the new one that was just launched April 1st. Now, I haven't heard the stat on this recently. She probably said it on the webinar tonight, but I missed it. And if you happen to know, Aisha, let me know. The last stat I heard was that our community had sold $7 million of the $900 program since April 1st. That was a couple of weeks ago. And I'm sure it's higher than that now. That's just that program that was just launched. And Legacy Builder means you're going to learn how to leave a legacy for your family, maybe build your retirement. You're going to learn how to have recurring income, not just the income you get from selling each of the programs. You're going to have recurring income, monthly income. You're going to maybe develop your own program or product that you're going to use these tools and these skills on digital marketing and selling online and social media to sell your own program or product. So I'm going to use this on my coaching program. And I also have another program idea that I want to launch as well. Is as soon as you get out of the stress, the struggle, and the month to month and all of that with your finances and start earning some extra income, what happens is your mind opens up and you get ideas of things you can do and places you can go and dreams that you have. And so I actually got the idea for my newest product in one of our free live trainings that we get with the Legacy Builder program. When we do breakout rooms, somebody in my breakout room gave me the idea for my next product. And I was like, that's fabulous. I love that. I want to do that. So you guys, we have these breakout rooms in the live trainings when you get the 900, and they're like a mastermind. You can get so much out of those programs. Just checking the chat here. So those are the 4 possibilities of where you can come at it. Remember, it's digital learning, it's e-learning. You're kind of, you're buying a program. You're going to learn yourself how to be a digital marketer, how to market online, how to use social media. And then you're going to help others to do the same. You're going to help others to do the same. And you too will attract those 3 types of customers, people that have maybe even a brick and mortar, maybe have a dental office, maybe are real estate people that can use this material for their own businesses that they already have. You're going to attract people that want to have a business, that want to develop a program or product. And you're going to have those kind of people, customers that just want, like me in the beginning, to earn extra money to get them out of a stuck place financially. So you're going to have all those 3 kinds of people, but they're all going to be learning and earning as they go. And they're going to be learning to implement the selling of these programs, or they're going to be learning to sell their own program. Does that make sense? Am I explaining that so it makes sense? Say yes in the chat. I feel like that's almost the best I've explained it before. See, we get better and better as we're explaining. So what are those 29s over there? Those 29s are magic, you guys. Those 29s are incredible. So say, for example, you came in at the 900, maybe you did it in an installment plan. Even if you do an installment plan, you can still sell all 4 programs right away. If you're on an installment plan with the 900, say, and maybe you get your first sale, you've already gotten your money back before you, maybe the next day. So you guys, the investment comes back so quickly. So with that, as soon as you purchase that 900, you're going to be taken to another page where you pay $29 one-time fee. For that, you get a free website. You get I say free because $29 is nothing. It's an admin fee. They give you a website. They give you a funnel system where you normally would pay a monthly fee as a business owner. And they give you a funnel, which is automated emails that go in the funnel system. You guys, you would have to create those on your own as a business owner. I've done that in my other business. It's very time consuming. In fact, the webinar that we had tonight, our mentor does those for us to invite our guests to. I used to do the webinars myself. I used to have to promote my own webinars that way. She gives us even the emails to promote the webinars. It's crazy. It's a done for you business. I mean, do you have to work? Yes, you have to work. Do you have to study? Yes, you have to study because you have to learn about what you're selling. And you know, the thing is that they recommend you put content out every day. And then the first you're going, I don't know what I'm going to say. I just started, you know, but you just take it step by step. And when I was studying with Bob Proctor, We would study every single day, same material over and over, repetition, 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 repetition. And eventually it just comes out of your mouth. Eventually you just learn it. Eventually you know it. I was keeping track of my cat. He's like 20 pounds. And when he comes up, it's like disturbing. So anyway, that's what I have for you tonight with that. I think on the YouTube, I was saying, why is this a perfect business for women, maybe women over 50, that are reaching that, looking at the later years of their life and wishing that they were farther along, wishing that they had planned better or something like that. Because this is an easy way to start earning that extra income that you can start putting towards retirement, start building your retirement. If you have a family, it's like leaving a legacy for your family. So thanks for coming in, guys. Tap the screen to let other people know you're here. Let me know who's here for the first time. Put a 1 in the chat if you're here for the first time. And I'm Dr. Shelley, by the way. Dr. Shelley is from my chiropractic career that I've had. I've kind of branded myself as Dr. Shelley as a coach, so that's why I stick with that. I tried to take it away, but it just didn't feel right because I've been branded that for so long. So I stick with that here because of that. So I've been doing coaching for about 8 years, and then I decided that I needed to have another stream of income. What I learned from Bob Proctor is you need multiple streams of income coming into your B and A and K to develop, a kind of a lifestyle that you want, where you don't have to worry about MONEY coming into your bank money. And then, oh, good time. First time seeing you. Love Bob Proctor. Wow, that's cool. And so that's cool. Thanks for commenting. It distracted me though. So anyway, Bob would talk about that you want to have MONEY coming in 24/7. So a lot of times what happens for people, guys, in this business is that you'll always hear people share their wins and they'll say, I got a ding when I woke up this morning, and $900 when I woke up this morning, because what happens? So I'm going to set this down for a second, tired of holding it. So one of the things I like about this business is that we have what's called automation. So the emails, so if you put your email in here, you'll get emails from me, and they help educate you about digital marketing. They're not to bug you, they're to inform you. But the cool thing is that I don't have to bug you. You're attracted to listening to me, and you are attracted here for a reason. So then you'll be able to get those emails in your inbox and read them and educate yourself. And then you make a decision if you're going to join or you're not going to join, or maybe you send me an email back and we have a discussion about your concerns or your questions. And then you decide to join, but I'm not after you to join. You're deciding when to join. So that's when people decide in the middle of the night that they're going to join. And when they wake up, they have $900 in their bank. I've been at my JOB. I have a part-time JOB in my previous career of fashion and textiles and things like that. So I've been at my JOB and I've gotten a 900 at my JOB. I've gotten 1,200 at my JOB on a Saturday. Those are the best days, because I know I'm not working that day to get that income in. And usually it's more than I'm getting at the JOB. So it's always a great day when the money comes in at the other JOB. I love Bob Proctor. Okay, cool. So I started with Bob Proctor for 5 years. I coached his material as well. And what I learned about this business in digital marketing is that a lot of it is mindset. A lot of it is our self-belief, our self-confidence, what we think about money, what we think are we deserving of the MONEY that's coming to us? Are we blocking the MONEY that's coming to us because of that undeserving, because of maybe thoughts we've had in the past, the conditioning or programming that's been going on in our mind? And so we get to uncover that. And it's not that we have class. Well, we do have mindset trainings, and we have some mindset trainings. I'm not doing those mindset trainings yet anyway. Maybe she'll ask me one day to do them. But this is what happens, you guys. When you have a goal that's a big goal, that's bigger than you think you can do, it makes you grow. It stretches you. So it's out of your comfort zone. And Bob would say, never have a goal that's not big. Have a big goal. Big you don't think that you can do. And so that stretches you. That makes you go out of your comfort zone. When you go out of your comfort zone, you have to grow personally. When you do these lives, you have to grow personally. One of the things I do is help people with confidence on camera. So if you're interested in that, put your email in wealthbuildermastery.com, and you can send me an email that you're interested about learning how to be more confident on camera, because I've been able to teach myself that with some of the materials I know from Bob, and just with some of the things I've done over the last 8 years around going on camera. And a lot of it has to do with self-love, because if you don't love yourself and you have to look at yourself talking on camera, it can be uncomfortable. I've done a lot of what we call mirror work. Has anyone heard of mirror work? Where you do affirmations in front of the mirror. That really helps you to have self-love, to be able to look at yourself in the eyes, and be loving versus have those negative thoughts come up in your mind about yourself. And the other thing I learned from Bob actually is he said, if you're nervous, like if I was really nervous to talk to you and I was worried about talking to you and worried about what I was going to say, he says that means you're focused too much on yourself. And if you just focus on the people that you're helping and the people you're giving a message to, then you won't be nervous, because you're going to be outward focused instead of inward focused. If you're inward focused and worried about yourself, then you're going to be nervous. So I hope that helps somebody here. I figured I didn't really want to come on tonight, but maybe I could help people, tonight with something that I said. So I hope that something tonight has helped people. Does anyone else have any other questions before I get off tonight? What are the, I could talk about, just looking at a couple notes I have. One of the other things I really love about this business is in my coaching business, I would have to DM people a lot. I'd have to DM them to get on my webinar, or DM them to, get on a conversation, or DM them to get to know them. And I'd be on my phone all the time in conversations in the DMs. And I guess I kind of mentioned it before, is that this is an attraction business. I've never really seen in a business that's so much like the law of attraction, like attracting people that really want what you have, because you're attracting them either on YouTube or on the TikTok lives or through your TikTok videos or whatever you're doing. You're attracting them in. They're signing up into the email list. They're being attracted. I'm not going after anyone. I don't go after anyone anymore, which is so much better for me and so much better for them. Nobody wants that. Yes, love that. So that's one of the things I love about this business. And with that, then there's no rejection. With my coaching business, it would be talk to them for an hour, and at the end they would say, I really love it. I don't want to do it, but I don't have the money to do it. And so I feel like I'm helping people get the money to do what they want in their life by doing this business as well. But that could feel like rejection and a waste of time in a way. But with this business, you don't get that, because like I just had a woman today say, I unsubscribed, and I was like, great. We were chatting in another social media thing for a bit, and I could tell she was pretty resistant. And then she was like, I just unsubscribed. I'm like, great. They'll unsubscribe if they don't want what they have from me. I don't have to push it on them. And, or they'll just, they'll just stop watching. So it's rejection free. You don't feel that rejection. They either want it or they don't want it. So I love that about this business too. I love that there's no monthly fees. There's no recurring monthly fees in this business. We pay to get our programs. We pay for the website. We do have to pay for a domain name, and that domain actually it depends on if you've signed up for 5 years of your domain or whatever. I usually sign up for a year. So every year I have to pay to renew my domains. And then we have to get an email that goes with the domain, but You guys, for less than $1,000, that one-time investment. Now, we do have something called Digital Growth Monthly, which is for people that already have a business. If they want to learn this material and they want to be in a group of like-minded people that network with each other, that have the ability to tell, we're going to have something called Marketplace with that. And so you can list your business and people can go on there and kind of shop your business. So that is a monthly fee that I have the ability to offer people for $47 a month. And that goes into the Legacy Builder training, which is the $900 $900 training. To get into that, we have the live training with our mentor twice a week. And if you can't get on those, they have the replays. She's teaching us how to develop this recurring income. So if you have a Digital Growth Monthly and you're selling that to people, then you're going to have that $47 a month comes into them. You get 50% of that. So that can start building your recurring income. Now, I don't have anyone doing that yet, actually. I just signed up for it myself a month and a half ago, I think. They're just kind of ramping it up in the business right now. But it is a way to start your recurring income. With the funnel system that we have, you can earn extra income through that. I just saw I had someone sign up for the 900 and there was, oh, you got like $23 or something. I'm like, how did I do that? And that's something with our funnel system. So I don't know what that is, but I'll take the MONEY, however it comes in, So there's a lot of different ways to have recurring income. And she's teaching us that, teaching us how to have recurring be monetized on this channel, TikTok, and also on YouTube. So you guys, there's just so many possibilities. There's no need to stress anymore. This is a done for you business. It is beginner friendly. You can get this business tonight and you probably be set up and ready to go by Saturday. And then you can start inviting people to our next webinar and, start doing this and getting your MONEY investment back. And you're on a roll. You're always going to be learning and earning at the same time. I'm still learning 6 months in. I'm learning and learning and learning every single day. And I feel like I do get better every single day. And every single day I have a little bit more commitment. I remember the first time I saw my commitment go up, it was actually back in February when I kind of came out of being sick and I really kind of relaunched. But the commitment was, I heard my mentor say, do you have your 2-hour workday on your calendar? And I was like, no. And she's like, why? Put it on your calendar. So I put the 2-hour workday blocked off on my calendar, and it was like magic. Things started happening. Now, I didn't necessarily work those 2 hours, but it was seeing it on my calendar every day got me in the habit of doing the 2 hours every day. Got me committed to my business. This is your business. You take responsibility for your business. Because it's your business, you then have the right to master resale rights to resell the products for 100% profit. And anyone that buys from you has those rights as well. Someone on the webinar tonight, what I heard of it, was asking about whether they had to talk to a lawyer, get any legal documents and things like that. That's all done for you too. All the policies and all the legal documents are done for you too. And that is a big thing. That is a big thing to have done for you. So I think I'm about done. Like I said, I didn't want to come on tonight, but I thought maybe I could help somebody. So I hope that was you or one of the people that have been on tonight. I did get feedback from a few people that they like it when I go on in the evening. So if that is the case, I might do that more often. I will be doing that tomorrow night as well, because I have to just work 4 hours at work. And then I got some other things to do in the morning. At least I don't think, maybe I'll go live twice tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But if you want to get the replay of our webinar, go to wealthbuildermastery.com. You see it up there. You'll see it in the link in my bio. You can just click. You guys on YouTube, it's actually in the description of the YouTube. And I appreciate you being here. For the YouTubers, I moved the camera so I can kind of almost talk to you both at the same time. This has been like, for you that are in digital marketing and that are trying to do the YouTube at the same time as TikTok, you got to get like your cameras right, because otherwise your head is like bouncing around all the time. I think this is a pretty good setup. So I just go this is YouTube, and then this is TikTok. That's just really a little tip of my head. So I hope it works out for everybody. Look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Maybe I forget your name here. Let me scroll down a little bit. Aisha, are you in my business as well, or are you in another business, digital marketer? Anyway, if you're in my business, maybe I'll see you in the group. You can reach out to me. Anyway, thanks everyone. Thanks for the follows, and I hope you have a great evening, and we'll talk to you again soon.